quick question. You mentioned your son a few moments ago. Um, a lot of children want to be like their parents, and then in some cases, the parents are pushing the kids to, in different fields. Um, what was the situation? How did your son want to work with you? Was that always his interest? And more specifically, how did he, um, I don't know, what's the background? What's the story behind that, him working with you? And I've seen lots of situations where, the children go in a completely different area, different way than their father or their parents.
Yeah. Good question. He first worked with me here for a few years. Then he went off and he helped a startup company, not a startup company, but as a Korean company expand into America. He went and helped this Korean company expand and open up their operations in the United States and gained valuable experience doing that. He also worked for a few years in Japan. So he's a native English speaker and he's fluent in Korean, Japanese, and he understands Kongji, which Japanese, Chinese language. Um, so he's multiple talented. He has creative talents in design and other things. So he and I share some common ideas and things on creativity and everything that we do. And then he came back about 7 years ago. I needed him. I asked him to come back, so the timing was right. Um, his passions and interests are not exactly like mine, but they're enough aligned and enough to where we can adjust the business to where he can explore and expand. And that's what we're doing now. We're trying to explore and expand in some ways that that makes him happy, that he would likes to go in too. All right. Uh, and so I don't want to tell all of our secrets, but that's so yeah. So it hasn't just been a simple, easy thing. It was he tried it for a while. He didn't want to do it. He took other opportunities, and I needed him. He came back, and so now he's developing his own niche within this, his own personality, and now we're adjusting that and developing on some stuff for the future that more the direction that he wants to go in a little bit, right? And my role will probably be changing. Uh, for example, in his coaching, he's become a coach too, but he has some other niches and some other areas that he wants to focus on, and then it's a little different than mine, which is fine. His expertise and his interests, that's cool. So he will go that way. Uh, I may, and then we have some other folks that work some other pieces of our businesses that maybe he would prefer to not be as hands-on, but oversee that, but have some other people do that while he does some other things. So I think we're evolving and developing that. It's evolving. It's a process, actually. It's not, I wish it was as simple as just say, okay, here's the business. This is what I do. This is how I do it. Here, you just take over and do it. It's not that simple because
Okay.
for the very reason that you said, he's not me. He's his own man. He has his own ideas, but he has his own strengths and personalities. And I think he's a handsome guy. And when we do our global, since they use him a lot as a model, it seems like, in images. And so, yeah. And that's why I say our company will continue to evolve because of we're evolving. Yeah, but I love it.
Great.
I really enjoy spending time with him. I think he enjoys spending time with me too. We can have great conversations. He's also good to bounce ideas off of. Relook at my articles, say his perspective, say, well, the younger generation may think this, or have you considered that? And I can take his criticism very easily because we've developed that rapport. That's one thing that we do in McKinney is that I insist that we be very honest with each other. If we make a mistake, just admit it and let's just work together to fix it because I said there's probably no mistake that you can make that I've not already made myself. So I'm not going to kill
Mhm.
you over anything. So just, hey, let's just work together to the solution. And I think this is good for us as individuals and it's good for our clients because we give our clients the best, right? Because we work as a team on every project pretty much, so you get the high quality results from us no matter what you use from us. It's not just, well, we got this person there, so that's the level of service we got, or we got this person. No, we work to where the quality is consistent in what we give.